Hello there, Antoinette here. I wanted to go through the Enchanted Unicorn Oracle, new into my collection, but I have been eyeing it up for such a long time. Lisa Papez had it on her channel a while ago, and I loved the artwork and the quirkiness to this, but I was never sure if it was for me. And then recently, Gerald on Tarot Stash did a live where he went through this deck and discussed it with one of his lovely guests, which I'll put a link to that live in down below if you want to go and watch it. And they went through some of the cards and talked about this, and it kind of pushed me into purchasing the deck and taking it off my basket list and putting it in my collection. So this deck is by the Priestess Moon, for anyone who's not familiar. It is published by Rockpool, and it comes in a nice box with a lovely cardboard lid. And when you put this on, you have a little unicorn there and there. So there's the box, and it just enters us into the legendary world of the unicorn. Now this deck is based on, which you may well see here, the Voynich magic, or the Voynich mystery book that's been written, and people are still debating what that book is written about. And within this deck we also have these magical symbols, and the lady that makes this, Priestess Moon, also creates, if we find it here, this deck is also one of hers, and the symbols in this deck correspond to the symbols in this deck. So you can pick your card of the day if you have both decks, take the symbol off the card of the day, find it within this deck, and then carry it around as your reminder to how to implement that into your day. So having a quick look in here, it's a 36 card deck. 36. So the Voynich manuscripts, that's the word I was looking for. It's believed to have been written in the 15th century. It's in code, so it's taken people, they're still not sure, I don't think, if they fully decoded it or not. But it's a very interesting book. They're not sure if it's people's witchcraft lore, if it's the early pharmaceuticals that's been created, how to heal people and create such remedies. So we have botanical oracles, the Enchanted Unicorn Oracle within this deck, a little bit about our unicorns and unicorn magic, and how to use the deck here. Some spreads we can use for the deck. Beautiful artwork and imagery. This is what for those who've kind of realised who I am, I love big, bright, bold. So it's coloured as you see in the book. You get your card here, some information about the cards. So within the cards you also get, so you've got your plants, your unicorn, your meaning and your symbol, and a keyword. And then we have a Latin name here. Sorry, and then the Latin name is for blueberry. So here we have some information about blueberries, the divination of the card here, because our words down here is brilliant new ideas, which I believe is that links to that. I don't have the other deck, so I can't look it up, but yeah, and it tells us about here. And then we have the unicorn magic on the bottom, so what to ask the unicorns for. So it's a bit like a to-do, and then it goes all the way through the book. So that's the book. Now let's just quickly take a look at the Voynich manuscript. So I've just googled some images, so you can get these as well, and this is the sort of thing that I got. So we've got these beautiful handwritten text with these kinds of plants. Now this plant, why I've brought it up is because there's one in the deck that looks like this, so I just thought it'd be fun to have one that looks like, so that you can see it. And then this is just some images from within the Voynich manuscripts, which again you can get from images if you need to see some more. So that's just, do I have anything else? No, don't think I do. No, there we are, there it is. And the other thing I wanted to just bring in is this video from Priestess Moon. So we're just going to quickly listen to what she has to say.
because I've tried it. And this symbol is the love charm symbol here. And what I would do when I'm working the love spell is that I would add this charm to boost the magic. So I would add this symbol card in with it to boost the magic, a bit like this little spell bag here, but this spell's a little different. And that's how those two work really well together. So another way of working with it, we look at the blossom card. I've got, this used to be the yes card, so I had this as the yes card originally, but I thought, no, it actually means the start of a fantastic new journey. And this has got the beautiful star symbol, which brings good luck and serendipity along your journey. And so if you see, I've got a necklace here that has that particular symbol in it. And so if you find an object that has one of these symbols, I would work with that. I would wear that object on my body and work with the symbol magic with that. But you know what, I would also carry this around in my handbag. I'm a great one for picking a symbol card for the day.
Okay, so that is the Priestess Moon telling us about her own deck. So I will put the link to that as well down below and how to work with it with her two Oracle decks. So if we just come down a little bit, see what's on these cards. The backs, so they are gorgeous. They're absolutely beautiful. It's a laminated and it's quite glossy, shiny deck. I see there's card 36. They're not thick cardstock, not by a long shot. I don't know if I have any other, what would I say it feels like? I don't know if it's as thick as the Witch's Oracle, Seasons of the Witch Oracle. I'm not sure it's as thick as that or not. But let's take a look at the cards. So I'm not familiar with all the names, but as I say, if you get this, these names are then in the book and it will tell you. So as we've already discovered for card 1, this Latin name relates to blueberry. Card number 2 is a juniper berry, just to give you an idea. Card number 3 is an ornamental onion. So the first impressions of this deck is it's just really bright and really beautiful. What I noticed when somebody else was going through this deck, which Gerald, when he was going through this, is that it felt more balanced than I thought it was going to be. I was worried it's going to be too airy-fairy and all kind of positive and, you know, kind of overly rainbows and unicorns, but it's not. So that's why I pulled the pin and actually went ahead and bought this one. So that's our onion, ornamental onion. So fireworks, put yourself out there. Here we have a fly trap, solar, and there's a real charm to these cards. 1967, break your routine. And as you'll know, this is probably the sort of thing that's going to maybe help me with my creative juices as well. It's going to get me maybe in the old journal drawing, doodling, adding some bright colours to what's going on. Bury me, take some time for yourself. There's the plant I was talking about. We have a union. And the symbols change in the cards. I guess it's that symbol in this one. Unless, no, I think that's just a flower, isn't it? Here we have the priestess or goddess symbol. Anahata? Mirth. Having a deeper understanding, 1000. I can see actually it'd be quite fun to know what these symbols are and to work alongside with them. So there's the cupcake that Priestess Moon talked about. All Souls. Psychedelic. Yeah, this is beautiful. I have a deck in mind to work with this. I think they're going to work quite well, just simply for colours. And well, I have 2 decks really, and that is my new Trionfi della Luna illustrated pips in standard colour or the rose. But I think that they're going to go really nicely. And there's our pipe dream, number 36, Dreams Become Reality. I hope you liked that. As for a shuffle, it shuffles quite well. It's not sticky, so though it's like feels like it's laminate glossy, it's not sticky. But yeah, let me know, do you have this deck and how are you working with it? And how have you found it? Of course, all the ways in which you can work with it. Have you used any of Priestess Moon's suggestions already? Were you 1 step, 3 steps ahead of me, perhaps? Do let me know, because it'd be good to hear from you. So here we have number 31, the water wheel, end the struggle. So there's the card I'm going to leave you with. I'm going to let you let that one soak in, tap into your intuition, see how it speaks to you, and again, let me know in comments what you do with it. We have the symbol of the she there, so we have a little bit of fairy energy. Take care, bye bye.